Hey gang, so here we're going to talk about production possibilities curves where there are increasing costs. It's the same idea as the constant costs. You still have a finite number of land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurial ability. You've got to make trade-offs among choices. Those trade-offs are going to bear opportunity costs. Okay, let's dig in. Now, same deal as before. This is a society choosing between two products, and those two products here are cats and ferrets. So suppose they make all cats in combo A, there's nothing left over to make ferrets. We're familiar with that. But let's say they move on to option B. Now, option B, they add one ferret just like they did in the previous video, but in this case, they only give up one cat. The reason for this might be that back when we were in option A, you had resources that simply weren't all that good at making cats. Imagine, for example, could Alaska make pineapples? Yeah, they could, but it would involve a huge greenhouse and a biodome and making it so that you'd have to do a lot of science to make it work. So let's say they go to option C. They're going to add another ferret, but this time they have to give up two cats. So some of the resources that were kind of not great at making cats are now going to get to make the ferrets that they were always really made to make. Option D, a third ferret, they give up 3 cats. Option E, a 4th ferret, they give up 4 cats. And option F, a 5th ferret, and they give up all the rest of the cats. So the bottom line is we kind of went to the other end of the spectrum where now people who are actually not really all that good at making ferrets are forced into making ferrets. If you wanted to make like foul shots, it would take me all day. I'm not that good at it. But if you want me to do economics lessons, easy peasy. So that's the nature of increasing costs. So here is a graph of what that looks like. Option A, option B, option C. And what you'll notice is in an increasing cost production possibilities curve, it's bowed out from the perspective of the origin. It's not a linear curve. But the same idea applies. We plot our points, we connect those dots, and where we fill in the middle, that represents all the areas that are possible up to this frontier, this outer limit of what's possible. Anything over here? Not possible yet given our current level of resources. So, final takeaway, same basic notions as a constant cost production possibilities curve. It involves giving up ever more of one product every time you add a single unit of the other. And it involves trade-offs where these resources are not perfectly interchangeable. Thanks. See you next time.